Hi, team. My name is Paul Raggio, and I'm co-owner with my sister Lisa of One True North Leadership and Business Coaching Solutions. This is our weekly video where we provide leadership and best business practices, and we do it by covering the past week's article that we wrote. And the title of that article was True Grit, and I had some fun with this one. I'm a fan of John Wayne. I grew up watching his movies on the big screen, and one in particular is my favorite. It's a 1969 movie adaptation of Charles Portis's classic Western novel titled True Grit. Wayne won the Best Actor at the Academy Awards for his portrayal of the 1850 U.S. Marshal Rooster Cogburn, who was an aging, one-eyed, overweight, trigger-happy, and hard-drinking man. The story is about a 14-year-old daughter, Maddie Ross, avenging the death of her father at the hand of Tom Cheney, a no-good drifter and scoundrel who shot her father after stealing $150 and two gold pieces from him. Maddie searches for a man with enough grit to take Cheney on and bring him to justice, and that man just happened to be Rooster Cogburn. We all can recall such examples of people who displayed true grit and the will to succeed. For me, I immediately think of a colleague of mine, Terry Moreau. Terry was a talented, charismatic, bigger-than-life military leader and one of the few paratroopers who earned a Bronze Star on his Master Parachutist badge in 1989 for jumping in and leading his paratroopers into Panama while under fire by the Panamanian Defense Force. Soon after Terry retired from the Army, he contracted Lou Gehrig's disease, which is an insidious illness that attacks the muscles and it eventually ends in respiratory failure and death. Terry courageously fought the disease for years and survived much longer than his doctor's prognosis. Terry lived true grit until his passing and served as a model to me on the will to succeed. From a business perspective, board of directors look for true grit in their leaders and will often comment that he or she has the requisite determination to get through any level of difficulty. Like Terry, gritty leaders persevere through adversity. They are visionary and in the game to the end. They just don't give up. They commit to goals and inspire and motivate their subordinates to achieve them, and they give confidence to their followers that no matter the struggle, they will successfully see it through to the end. There's a great book written by Paul G. Stoltz in 2004 titled Grit, The New Science of What It Takes to Persevere, Flourish, and Succeed. And his title word grit is a play on the word grit. It's an acronym that stands for growth, resilience, instinct, and tenacity. Growth is your propensity to seek and consider new ideas, additional alternatives, different approaches, and a fresh perspective. Resilience is your ability to respond constructively and ideally make good use of all kinds of adversity. Instinct is your gut-level capacity to pursue the right goals in the best and smartest ways. And then finally, tenacity is the degree to which you persist, commit to, stick with, and relentlessly work at whatever you choose to achieve. When you master growth, resilience, instinct, and tenacity, you will persevere, flourish, and ultimately succeed. Grit is a winning formula for any leader. That's our leadership and best business practices tips we wanted to provide for you. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming up on Monday. We're doing our Mentor Club at 11 a.m. We have a group of business owners that get together to discuss their 90-day action plan. On Tuesday, we're doing a virtual meetup. It's titled 5 Ways to Increase Your Business Profits During COVID. This is a really important one for those of you who want some really great ideas on how to increase your cash flow. We talk about 5 variables that you can really maximize profits off of. And then, as you know, Lisa's been doing the Business Spotlight on Thursdays, uh, and we title it Authentic Conversations with Business Owners and Influencers. And we've got a real treat for you this Thursday. Nola Aronson, the CEO of Advanced Audiology, is our guest, and she'll be interviewed by Lisa. It ought to be just a great interview. It's about 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes in length, so you don't want to miss that. That's at 9 a.m. on Facebook Live. We really appreciate you taking the time going to our website, onetruenorthcoach.com. We have all the events that we're hosting listed on there, as well as our articles are all there, as well as our video logs and some of these interviews that Lisa has been doing. Thanks so much for your feedback. It's really important to us. It helps us get better and deliver better services to you. We look forward to seeing you next week.